What's up? Chris with VA Travels, and shocker, I'm at another historical home. I came out here to Culpeper and at a place called Salubria, and it's one of these classic Georgian style houses, built 1757. And you might see some documentation online saying it was built in the 1740s, but it was they had a dendrochronologist come out and they dated it to 1757. And it's the home of Alexander Spotswood's widow. Her name was Butler Brain Spotswood, kind of a unique name for that time. And she actually passed away 1758, so she only lived here for a year. And she was married to Reverend Thompson. And yeah, so he lived here. He was a rector at a church out in Culpeper, a little west of Culpeper, I believe they said. So it was about 18 miles away. And yeah, he lived here till he passed away. Then his son took over, and then in the 1790s, a guy named Mordecai Barber took over, and he's related to James Barber, former Virginia governor, to Barbersville is named after. And he lived here until he faulted on a loan, and so the house was taken over 1802 by this guy Hansborough. And he's actually the one who named this place Salubria, and it's a Latin word for healthfulness. So, and you'll see the classic Flemish bond brickwork. And then just before the Civil War, I think around the 1850s, they added the stucco, and they cut these lines in here to make it appear that they were blocks. And for some reason, they put the stucco on three sides of the house. For some reason, they didn't put it on this side. And well, actually, maybe because there was a kitchen that was once here. And you'll see some of the stones from the kitchen. And yeah, extended out to here. And then something else to note, these chimneys, they stand 22 feet above the roof. And they were actually destroyed by an earthquake in 2011, not that long ago. So they had to be rebuilt, and they used the same bricks. They just cleaned them off, used them. So yeah, the Hansborough lived here. He lived here until, I'm not sure when, it was just before the Civil War, but then the Grayson family moved in. And I know one of the members fought in the Civil War. And let's see, they lived here until, I want to say, I know the house has been vacant since 1938, so yeah, they must have lived here until then. So yeah, that's the story on the house. Gonna take a tour on the inside in just a few minutes. And the lady who's going to give me the tour, she's actually a descendant of the Fitzhugh family. And they're one of the big first families in Virginia. They owned Chatham Manor in Stafford, Marmion Plantation in King George. And I'll take you back here to these terraces. And I don't know if you can see this with this little GoPro, but there's a tombstone straight ahead, and one of the Grayson family members buried there. And back behind that fence were the slave quarters. So, all right. A couple little things to know about Stevensburg, where we're at, is that Daniel Boone actually lived in this area for a period of time. Something else to note, that Thomas Jefferson used to stay here on his trips by carriage from Monticello to Washington, D.C. It would take several days for the trek. And he would stay at a place called Zimmerman's Tavern nearby, and then he would come here to sleep for the night. So another neat thing. All right, so looks like that's all the information I have on the house, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take that tour.
and 4 rooms on all 3 floors. They bought a mill called Kingsley's Mill in Buckland in Fauquier County, and replaced the other floors because they were rotting. Because nobody's lived here since 1938.
Okay, so in the study, and this was used by Reverend Thompson. And over here, pretty neat cabinet. Some crown glass imported from Bristol, England. And another fireplace. These fire ends actually go back to the 1750s. They think they were original from when the house was built. So pretty neat. All right, in the dining room, they've got a few things on display. Some stuff they found outside. And a mahogany sideboard. And another cool fireplace, some pretty neat crown molding. And like I say, dining room and the kitchen, this used to be a door. Kitchen was right outside. And just some pictures of their Salubria 1901. You could see the entire house was covered with that stucco. And there it is, kind of overrun, 1940. You can see how low these doors are. And yeah, people are a little bit shorter, but she said that doors were actually low to keep the heat out of the room. And this is the pink room. It was kind of the family sitting room. Some more trinkets over here. And here's a picture of Liddy Spotswood. Oh, and here are some bricks from the chimney that fell off during that earthquake, 2011. And they used the same bricks when they rebuilt. So yeah, those date back, I guess, to the 1700s. And over here, some sandstone from Aquia, the big quarry up there. And you can only imagine the effort it took to bring those things down here back in the 1700s. All right, I think I'm headed down to the basement now. Oh, something else I'll show you. There used to be some sort of porch right here, and they unearthed this not too long ago. And you'll see kind of a wagon wheel made of brick, and it's supposed to be a carriage. There's the top of the carriage. Another wagon wheel down here, so pretty neat.
Be careful.
Some little cutouts over here. You can see they whitewashed. And another filled in fireplace right here. And it looks like these bricks came from these cutouts here.